The dry season continues across the eastern Caribbean, and we have a shear line over the southern windwards drifting southwest across Tobago. So some cloudiness and showers across Tobago will likely drift into northern Trinidad late tonight into Friday morning. And looking over the southwest Caribbean basin, a gale warning continues offshore Colombia. Meanwhile, strong winds and large waves are still affecting those waters south of Jamaica. The synoptic chart shows that strong Atlantic high and a Colombia low, resulting in a large pressure difference and strong winds over the central Caribbean Sea. Offshore the Caribbean coast of Colombia, a ship recently reported gale force winds of 65 kilometers per hour from the east-northeast. And the winds reaching gale strength across the southwest Caribbean will continue during the nighttime and early morning hours through Friday, where we have some rough seas up to 4 meters in the northeast easterly swell continuing there. Meanwhile, across the Lesser Antilles, northeasterly swells will shift to the east with moderate, though occasionally choppy, waters in the Atlantic, and those will remain east of the island chain through Friday. Turning closer to home, today's high at Pialco was 31.5 degrees Celsius. Meanwhile, at Crown Point, it was 31.1. And later tonight in Tobago, look for initially fair conditions, but becoming partly cloudy after midnight, with a low at 24 degrees Celsius expected at Crown Point. And for those in Trinidad, however, at Pialco, expect a minimum 22 degrees Celsius. However, lower nighttime temperatures are expected across places such as Maracas Valley and Lopino. Looking at Friday, there's the added cloudiness arriving across both islands, so it'll be very cloudy and breezy with a few morning showers, and there is that 20% low chance of the isolated heavy shower favouring Tobago's hillsides in particular. Nationwide, look for a maximum temperature of 31 degrees Celsius, but that will feel like 35 degrees Celsius, factoring that extra humidity. Taking a look at the weekend, and Friday night will be mostly fair despite a few showers, so that will lead to Saturday starting mostly sunny and breezy with just an odd shower around, and similar conditions are expected across both islands through Sunday. Meanwhile, offshore, fishfolk can expect occasionally choppy conditions near those moderate to heavy showers on Friday, but closer to shore, those Caribbean waters will remain moderate with waves of 2 to 2.5 meters offshore and up to 1.5 meters in those sheltered bays. High tide is at 10:39 a.m. and 11:49 p.m. with low tides at 4:09 a.m. and 5:24 p.m. in the port of Spain. And that's your weather.